KNICKS now accepting ticket deposits for the upcoming 2013-14 season. Call 212-465-6073 and speak directly with a ticket representative or visit their website, nyknicks.com, for more information. Back with you from Cox Pavilion in Las Vegas, Nevada. Spiro Diaz, Walt Clyde Frazier, and Alan Hahn with us. 5:47 to play in the second, as the Knicks beginning the round-robin portion of this tournament tonight. A victory here, and they will take on Chicago tomorrow, although that looking a little bit less likely as this one goes on. Knicks down 24 points, Clyde, and so far they have shot 5 for 24 from the field.
Yeah, give the Heat credit, man. The defense has really been suffocating. I guess double teaming the Knicks, forcing them on the perimeter, and their turnovers continued as well.
Ray Felton just joining us for a couple of minutes, got his take on a number of Knick topics, and you know, Andrea Bargnani, Clyde, and he and Amar'e Stoudemire are really the two X factors of what the ceiling for this Knick team could be next year. And as I asked him, and he commented on, you know, he's the point guard of the team, and you certainly can attest to that, you know, what your role is at that position. If he can get Bargnani even close to the player that he was, you know, past the injuries that he's dealt with the last couple of years, you know, that certainly changes the dynamic of what this Knick team can be.
Yeah, and he's going to have to. Bargnani is a guy that sometimes can't create his own shot. So it's going to be imperative that the Knicks run certain plays for him to utilize his shooting ability.
Bargnani, just a couple of years removed from that very impressive season in 2010, when he averaged 20 points per game with the Raptors. 21 points, 5 rebounds tonight, but similar to Amar'e Stoudemire, he's had issues defensively and off the glass. Not one of the better rebounding big men, certainly in the NBA. There's a nice runner and finish. Finally, some offense for the Knicks as Liam McMorrow, a 7'2" center out of Tennessee Tech.
But that was serendipitous. They almost forced the turnover. The Heat with the double team. So McMorrow coming up with it, showing good agility and creativity off the glass, and he has one shot coming.
McMorrow spending last season with Iowa in the NBDL. He's a big kid, Clyde, 7'2", 270.
And you never know it on that particular play, the way he was moving.
So the Knicks down 35-12. We hit the 5-minute mark of the second. There's DJ Kennedy. Now Ennis on the outside. Ennis had the high hand early. And 3 of his first 5 shots, including a 3-pointer. Nice interior defense on Griffin. Knicks tie him up.
Yeah, McMorrow showing that height and strength that time to tie up the Heat, so they will jump.
Just 1.1 on the 24.
Obviously, the Knicks
feeling the reset it to 5 seconds. They have that straightened out.
Feeling the injury to Hardaway, losing Hardaway, their offense has plummeted. The previous game and now early on in this one.
Miami has to hurry. Just 5 seconds to shoot. Taylor fouled on a 3-pointer.
Volley by Matthews. You must notice the time on the shot clock. So Taylor just rushing the shot up. Also, look at the Taylor. He's diminutive. All Matthews has to do is go straight up, but he broke that imaginary plane between the offense and the defense. So Taylor shooting 3. Misses the first, has 2 more.
Matthews, the 7-footer out of Farmingdale State. Undrafted player out of the Division III State College.
We used to practice there sometimes when I was with the Knicks.
Is that right?
Farmingdale, yeah. Holtzman would try to get us as far as he could away from the city.
Too many distractions.
Yeah. It worked for about 3 days.
And he got a little stir crazy. This is Jacoban Brown handling the point. Knicks desperately just trying to get organized offensively. Just 6 for 25 shooting if you've just joined us. Whistle blown on the baseline. Players actually have to be separated.
The female ref, you're no longer a novelty, but in the middle of that action,
That's Lauren Holkamp. Clyde, this is a training ground for officials as well. For the most part, these are all D-League officials. I see McMarr getting tangled up with Griffin under the basket.
So the Heat will bring it up now.
Holkamp, a WNBA official, and she did a nice job quickly getting between them. And play resumes. Ennis in the corner. McMarr comes to rotate.
Not a good shot. Forcing that one was Ennis. Alley-oop.
That's A.J. Matthews again drawing contact. Jacovan Brown, Clyde getting them quickly into their set. And that's the organization that they were lacking early in the game.
Yeah, Matthews the recipient, so he was able to get underneath with the alley-oop to draw the foul, so he's shooting too.
There's Jacovan Brown last season in Greece. One of the young, inexperienced players trying to get a look. If not with the Knicks, then perhaps another NBA team is represented this week here in Vegas. 1 of 2 at the line, cuts the Knicks deficit now to 37-13. There's a runner from James. And Miami's offense just humming at this point. 15 of 27 from the field, a 56% clip. Not the kind of efficiency you usually see in the Summer League game. And now a technical foul. That's Damian James whistled initially for the personal. And then the tech.
Personal foul is also on Damian James.
James, the 24th overall pick of Atlanta back in 2010. 34 games of NBA experience under his belt. Couple of games in Brooklyn last season.
Look at him mauling Tyler, and then he knocked the ball away right there. And they brought the cheat. Must think he's LeBron out there.
Yeah, not that James from Miami.
Knicks just can't get in the paint. Look at the double teams. There's the steal. And is very adept with the steals. And coming up with another. Previously with the steal and the dunk. This time he's fouled, so the Heat will have it.
Foul charge to Tony Mitchell. Last year, the NBDL's D-League Rookie of the Year, first team all D-League selection. And a guy that the Knicks are taking a strong look at here this week. Averaged nearly 22 points per game. The guy who did it at both ends of the floor. Strong rebounder.
Good D by Tyler, staying on his feet.
Mitchell nearly to steal. And then just an unnecessary foul taken by Tyler at center court.
Knicks do a lot of hack and whacking. Sometimes that means you're tired. Playing defense with your hands and not your feet. So not a good move by Tyler that time.
Miami making a couple of changes. With 3:18 to play now in the second.
They have to, because they're picking up all over the floor. So fatigue could be a factor. That's why they are substituting so freely and getting tangible results from this tenacious defense.
Another reminder, the Knicks will send over Glenn Grunwald to start the third quarter. Hope you could join us for that. We'll get Glenn's take on all the signings this week. Nice putback inside as Miami continues to build on its lead. That's Travis Leslie, young man out of Georgia, with his first bucket, and it's 41-14 now. With under 3 to play before halftime.
Knicks going east and west, nothing on the interior.
Tyler got away with a step. We'll take it and a deuce. Tyler spent last season in Tokyo. A couple of years of NBA experience under his belt. There's Leslie at the other end.
Leslie previously scoring inside, and a nice touch that time, shooting off the dribble. A rare occurrence these days in the NBA.
Nice finish inside Jordan, the catch and bank in one motion. Not easy to do, Clyde, for a guy his size.
Yep, good perceptibility going with his back to the basket, knowing where the hoop was. Brown, an excellent pass. See if the Knicks can tighten up their D, though. They can't deny these guys.
It's Leslie a long two. Ball fought forward, taken by Smith. One-on-one, Justin Brownlee going to the left hand. Jordan had it, stripped underneath by Miami. With 1:48 to play in the second, and the Knicks down big to Miami.
Today.